Are you tired of feeling like life is happening to you, rather than feeling in control of your own destiny? In today's video, we'll explore the powerful philosophy of Stoicism and how it can help you realize that your life is truly your choice. Lesson 1. Believe yourself. Self-belief is the opinion that you have the skills, traits, and abilities to reach your goals and deal with problems. That voice inside you that says, "I can do this," even when it looks like the odds are against you. Believing in ourselves is a strong force that can help us reach our goals and be happy. You should only hang out with people who make you feel good and bring out your best. When we have faith in ourselves, we attract good people and chances that help us grow and succeed. Self-belief is not the same thing as being cocky or foolhardy. It's not about rejecting our flaws or ignoring the truth. It means recognizing our skills and potential, as well as the things we could do better. Having a fair and balanced view of ourselves is important because it helps us remember that we are all work in progress and can learn, grow, and achieve. Stoicism tells us that we can choose to believe in ourselves. Just like we can choose what to think, feel, and do, we can also choose to believe in ourselves. This choice isn't always easy, especially when things go wrong or when you question yourself. But we have to make that choice over and over again if we want to live the life we want. Focus on your skills and good qualities once you know what they are. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small, and be aware of what you do well. It will help you feel better about yourself and boost your confidence. Challenges should be seen as chances to learn and grow. Remember that problems are what make us stronger and help us find our true potential. Treat yourself with kindness and care. You should be aware of your flaws and mistakes, but don't let them define you or keep you down. Instead, use them as lessons to help you get better and grow. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, show thanks by appreciating what you do have. Keeping a good attitude and learning to be happy will help you do this. Choose to be around people who make you feel good and give you ideas. Stay away from people or things that make you doubt your own abilities. Without effort, belief is just a dream. No matter how small the steps are, you need to move toward your goals. Everything you do will help you believe in yourself more and get closer to what you want. Lesson 2. Build your confidence to get things done. Self-esteem is an important part of being successful and getting things done. It means having faith in your own worth and skills, being brave enough to face obstacles, and being strong enough to keep going when things get tough. Stoicism has a lot to teach us about how to boost our self-esteem and get things done. Stoicism tells us to let go of things we can't change and focus on the things we can. This idea, which is also called the dichotomy of control, is a great way to boost your self-esteem. We can develop a sense of agency and skill by focusing on the things we can change, like our thoughts, attitudes, and actions. We can make goals that are attainable, work toward them, and enjoy our growth. This makes us feel better about ourselves and makes us want to do more work. Stoicism tells us to improve our character and become smarter. As per Stoicism, virtue, or the excellence of character and behavior, is the highest good. It is not money, fame, or pleasure. Being courageous, fair, temperate, and wise are some of the traits that can help us build self-esteem that comes from within, rather than from outside approval. We can also become wise, which means being able to tell right from wrong, make good choices, and live in balance with reason and nature. In turn, this gives us the power to do useful work that helps us grow as people and makes the world a better place. Stoicism teaches us to see problems and difficulties as chances to grow. Problems make the mind stronger, just like work does for the body. We can boost our self-esteem by being tough and persistent when we see problems as tests of our character and skills. Also, our battles can teach us important lessons, give us new skills and ideas, and make us stronger and smarter. We can then do more useful work and have a bigger effect because of this. Stoicism tells us to be thankful and happy with what we have. Focusing on what we already have instead of always wanting more can help us feel better about our own accomplishments and blessings. You can also work on being comfortable, which means being happy with what you have and not always wanting more. In turn, this frees us from the stress and worry of always comparing ourselves to others and competing, so we can focus on doing useful work that fits with our values and goals. We can listen twice as much as we talk because we have 2 ears and 1 mouth. You can learn a lot about your skills and weaknesses by asking others for feedback and thinking about how you did. We can also create a growth mindset, which is the idea that we can get better at things by working hard and being dedicated. In turn, this helps us get better at what we do, get past our weaknesses, and get more done. By focusing on what we can control, developing virtue and wisdom, accepting challenges, being grateful and satisfied, asking for feedback and self-improvement, and helping others, we can build self-esteem that comes from knowing what we're worth and what we can do for others. We can also do useful work that fits with our morals and goals and makes the world a better place. Lesson 3. Be kind to your parents. One of the most important lessons in Stoicism is that we should respect our parents, which is more than just obeying them. The point is to recognize, value, and respect the part they play in our lives. Being thankful for our parents is a big part of showing them respect. It means recognizing the things they've done for us, the advice they've given us, and the love they've given us. A smart person doesn't lament the things they don't have, but is happy about the ones they do. We can learn to be thankful by bringing this knowledge to our interactions with our parents. We are grateful for their presence in our lives, the ways they have helped us grow and develop, and their constant love and support. To respect our parents, we have to accept and understand them as they are. Being honest about their flaws and mistakes, as well as their strengths and traits, is what this means. When fate brings you together with someone, love them with all your heart. Accept what fate has tied you to them. We can learn to understand and care about others by accepting our parents as they are, flaws and all. We can also use what we've learned from their situations, good and bad, to make our own lives better. Doing nice things for our parents is one of the best ways to show that we respect them. This means trying to be like them in every way, learning from their mistakes, and making them happy. We should always give things some time to work out, because time tells the truth. We can better understand our parents' advice by thinking about what they taught us and what they did for us. Then we can use what we've learned to make our own lives better, which is the best way to honor our parents. Another important part of valuing our parents is forgiving them. You have to let go of hurts, misunderstandings, and failures from the past and choose to focus on the present and the future. It shows that you haven't learned anything when you blame others for your own problems. When you blame yourself, it means you're learning. If you don't blame yourself or others, you've learned everything there is to know. We can free ourselves from the weight of anger and hatred by forgiving our parents. We can also let peace, healing, and growth into our hearts. How we treat our parents has a big effect on our lives. It helps us develop good traits like thankfulness, understanding, kindness, and forgiveness. Also, it makes our tie with our parents stronger, building love, trust, and understanding. It also lets us learn from our parents' mistakes and experiences, which makes our own lives better. Take the time to look deeply into yourself. If you do this, you will always find a source of power. They can give us strength and knowledge if we treat them with respect. Lesson 4. Always keep in mind that you can make changes in your life. Realizing that we have the power to change our lives is the first thing that we need to do. You have power over your mind, not over outside events, said Marcus Aurelius. Know this, and you will be strong. It means that we can choose our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, no matter what is going on around us. We can choose to see the good in things, learn from our mistakes, and get smarter and better. Don't forget that you choose your life. Make a smart and brave choice. What counts is not what happens to you, but how you handle it. This means that how we react and what we feel depend on how we see what happened. We can change how we feel and what we experience by shifting our points of view. For instance, we don't have to see a loss as a setback. Instead, we can see it as a chance to learn and get better. We don't have to see a task as a threat. We can see it as a chance to show what we can do and get better. We need to be strong to change our lives. Marcus Aurelius said, "What stops people from acting moves them to act. What gets in the way turns into the way." This means that problems and difficulties are not only going to happen, but they can also be used as chances to learn and grow. We can become stronger and more resilient by taking on obstacles and sticking with them. Don't forget that change is hard, but it's worth it. Never give up, always learn, and always grow. Lesson 5. Enjoy the time you have now. Several things make living in the present important. In the first place, it helps us enjoy life's beauty and gifts. When we're always thinking about what will happen in the future, we forget how lucky we are in the present. Sometimes we don't notice how beautiful a sunset is, how birds are singing, or how someone we love is smiling. We can enjoy these times and learn to be thankful if we live in the present. Second, being in the present moment helps us deal with stress and worry. We cause mental and emotional chaos when we worry about the future or feel bad about the past. We can calm our thoughts and hearts by focusing on the here and now. We don't have to let our problems take over our lives. We can take care of them part by part. Third, being in the present moment helps us use our time wisely. Time is the most valuable thing we have, but it's always going away. When we think about what will happen in the future, we might lose the present by putting things off, getting distracted, or not making up our minds. Living in the present moment helps us make good use of our time. We often fight change because we are afraid or because it is what we have always done. The Stoic way of life tells us to see change as a chance to learn and grow. We can deal with new situations, get through tough times, and make the most of the things that are happening to us right now if we are open to change. Our beliefs are what we use to make decisions in life. They stand for the things that are most important to us, like love, honesty, and fairness. Stoicism tells us to live our lives based on our values, no matter what is going on around us. Living our lives based on our values can give us a sense of meaning and happiness in the here and now. Self-discipline means being able to handle our feelings, thoughts, and behaviors so that we can reach our goals. It means setting clear limits, making smart decisions, and sticking with things even when they get hard. Stoicism tells us that we need to be disciplined with ourselves in order to live a happy life. We can reach our goals, become more moral, and enjoy the present by being self-disciplined. We can enjoy the good things in life, deal with stress and worry, and make the most of our time if we live in the present. Developing awareness, gratitude, letting go of control, openness to change, living in line with our values, self-discipline, and wisdom can help us enjoy the present moment and make our lives more meaningful. Lesson 6. Work now to make the future better. For the Stoics, the future is not something we go into, it's something we make. You should only hang out with people who make you feel good and bring out your best. This means putting ourselves around good people, looking for advice, and working toward our goals. We need to make the most of our time, skills, and resources to make the world we want. Making the future better isn't just a matter of mindlessly chasing goals. It's about figuring out what's important to us, making sure our behaviors are in line with our values, and taking things one step at a time. There is no wind in your favor if you don't know which port you are going to. This means that we need to have a clear picture of the world we want and take steps to get there. Time is the most valuable thing we have. Focus on what really matters as you use it. This means putting your goals in order of importance, getting rid of things that are getting in the way, and enjoying every moment. The future is not a place we get to. It's what happens because of what we do. So do something to reach your goals. For example, you could learn a new skill, start a new job, or make a life change for the better. It's not always easy to get to a better tomorrow. There are going to be problems, delays, and failures. Remember, though, that these are not problems. They are chances to grow. Problems make the mind stronger, just like work does for the body. To work toward a better future in the present, we need to understand the power of present action, set clear goals, organize our time, act, keep going even when things get hard, and think about our progress. It's about taking small steps toward the world we want. Your life is your choice is a profound truth that Stoicism can help us understand and embrace. By believing in ourselves, building self-esteem, respecting our parents, remembering our power to change, enjoying the present, and working towards a better future, we can create a fulfilling life. Remember, you are the master of your life. Choose wisely, choose bravely, and choose with the wisdom of Stoicism. Your life, your choice.